Adeshina Koike back here at Big East Women's Basketball Media Day, and I'm joined by a fairly decent player. She may be the Big East Preseason Player of the Year, Nancy Lieberman Award winner, Best Point Guard for last year, Skylar Diggins. First of all, Skylar, how are you?
I am excellent. Thanks for having me.
Oh, no problem. You said a few words on behalf of the players. It looked like you were pretty comfortable behind the microphone.
Yeah, I didn't write anything down. I just wanted to go up there and just talk on behalf of the players about how exciting it is and has been to play in the Big East, and how I'm happy to finish my 4 years as a member of the Big East, and how I think it's the most competitive conference in the country.
Now, talk about the last couple of seasons, Final Fours, national championship games. Do you remember the successes more during the year, or do you kind of just think about that one last game? What do you think about more?
It was a process. I think you think about the whole season, and you have to reflect on the whole season. I mean, obviously that's how our season ended, and that's the most recent memory we have of the season, as far as that's the last time we played. But you definitely have to think on a bigger scale. What can you benefit from in that game, and what do we do well during the season, and things that we can work on also.
Talk about meeting Nancy Lieberman. Of course, she's one of the greatest basketball players, regardless of gender. Just talk about winning the award and getting a chance to share company with one of the best ever.
Who isn't excited to meet Lady Magic? You know what I mean? Definitely a woman that's blazed her own trail and has opened up so many doors for women playing basketball, and we definitely recognize her as one of the pioneers of our sport, and who was responsible in growing our sport. Just a great lady, you know. I talk to her all the time. She's definitely someone that gives a lot of inspiration. Her quotes are, and it was great being out there to get an award that's named after her.
Yes.
I think that was humbling, and you think about how many teams it is in the country, and about equivalent to, or more amount of point guards in the country, and how many good ones there are. For a committee to think that she had nothing to do with this, or for a committee to vote me as the point guard that will receive that award, that was a great and humbling experience.
What are your expectations for the Irish this season? You're back, but you suffered some big losses: Devereaux Peters, Natalie Novosel, Brittany Mallory. Just talk about your expectations, given that there's a lot of firepower and a lot of leadership that you lost from last season that were a big part of the back-to-back national championship games. Your expectations coming into this season?
I think the expectations have to be the same. I mean, everyone starts with the same expectation, that is to win 6 at the end of the year. I expect our team to still be able to compete against the best teams in the nation and play at a high level. And you have to understand, and so do we, that we may take some lumps early in November, December. We know that. We're a young team, but we're a very competitive team, and one that has the opportunity to sneak up on people, since we're now are playing the underdog role rather than have the target on our back like last year.
Now, speaking of early in the season, your first game is against Ohio State in Charleston, South Carolina, on the USS Yorktown. Do you ever get seasick? Have you ever been on boats?
I've never. I've been on a couple boats. A couple speed boats. I don't know. We'll see. How, if I'll just tell Coach if we missed a bad shot, or it was the wind.
Oh, built-in excuses. Gotcha.
It was the explanations.
Oh, explanations. Gotcha.
No, it should be a great time. I'm excited about it. Got the camouflage jersey, camouflage headbands, represent the troops, and it's going to be a great experience for us, and an exciting one. I heard great feedback from the game last year, and I know it's going to generate a lot of people watching it, and a great team in Ohio State that we get to play early.
Skylar Diggins, Big East Preseason Player of the Year, first team all Big East selection, one of the best, if not the best player in college basketball. Skylar Diggins, thank you so very much for joining us, and best of luck this season and for the rest of your college basketball and professional career.
Thank you.